What's up, guys? Welcome back to Disciplined Path, Disciplined Weightlifting. On today's edition, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with disappointment when it comes to weightlifting. If you've been a weightlifter for a month or a year or 3 years, you probably have felt disappointment at some point, whether it be you've missed a lift or you've missed a total in competition, or you haven't even totaled in competition because you've missed so many lifts that you can't total. This doesn't just apply to weightlifting; it could also be powerlifting or CrossFit. But there's always points where you feel down, and when I start to feel down, I like to kind of assess the situation. I don't just immediately jump ship and be like, "Well, I haven't PR'd in 3 months. Time to quit weightlifting. Trying to just give it up." What I do is I kind of think about like my max out days and think about those days right before I was supposed to hit my heaviest weights, and I like to think about, or I like to basically like write a checklist. Be like, "All right. The day before, what was my workout like? Was it tapered enough so that I could hit that weight, or was it too heavy? What was my nutrition like the day before? Was I eating everything I was supposed to eat? Did I eat enough? Did I eat too little? What was my hydration like? What was my sleep like? What was my home situation like? Was I super stressed out? Was I fighting with my significant other? Was I but did I have a huge paper due the next day, or did I have a huge project due at work, or was one of my dogs sick all night? Like, what happened that day before that caused me, or potentially caused me, to miss that lift, or to miss that total, or anything that disappointed you in your sport? What were the circumstances behind it? And if I can go through that checklist and be like, I did everything right. Think about other things that might have happened, like, because if you've done everything you need to do and you're basically where you need to be, there's probably something you're overlooking, whether it be like a recovery. Maybe you didn't take enough ice baths. Maybe you didn't hit the sauna. Maybe you didn't recover as well as you could have recovered. Maybe your nutrition wasn't as good as you thought it was. Overanalyze these things instead of just like being like immediately down on yourself, being like, "Oh, I'm the worst." I like to overanalyze and be like, "What can I do better next time in order to make sure that I hit the number I want to hit, the total I want to hit? What can I do to make myself the best version of myself I can next time, so that I'm not disappointed next time?" I know it's a lot to think about, but yeah, over analysis when it comes to why you didn't hit the numbers you want to hit can be a bad thing as well. You don't always want to overanalyze everything. Sometimes you just weren't there that day. Sometimes you just weren't strong enough on that day, or you didn't periodize your program correctly, or something like that happened that where you didn't hit those lifts, and it's not your fault. It's just your body telling you that you weren't ready for that yet. And I know in your mind you thought you were, but just sometimes your body actually does matter. I know it's like weightlifting is such a mental sport, but sometimes you're just not strong enough, and that's something you need to address in your programming as well. So I hope this gave you something to think about, and I'll be back next week for some more disciplined paths, disciplined weightlifting. Be out.